Hello, 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 you all. Um, Hello, hello, come in, come in. Hit that like and share button. Listen, it's gonna be real quick because I'm about to go and have to eat at a restaurant. But I just want to bring live stream to you about a woman arrested uh, out of right. So I'm reading this article. Um, Woman arrested, Rose Credit Repair, fraudulently clearing credit reports by falsifying pretty much police reports and sending and submitting them to financial institutions with the intent to remove credit loans and defraud banks, according to officials. So she's 29 years old, out of Texas, and she is accused of scamming 3.3 million. Okay, this lady trying to park. She's not too close. 3.3 million out of financial institutions. So let's get into this Rose Credit Repair and why I really stopped doing credit repair about or credit consulting 2 years ago, and it wasn't because of any of these issues, but I can definitely elaborate on this, and I do credit restoration services. So if you want that, and you're serious, don't waste my time just seeking just poking and sending me 5, 6 text messages to the same number 5 or 6 times. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. I'm really serious to see me edit. Also, if you are watching this on Facebook, make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube. Millionaire YouTube, simply because Facebook have too many people that watch my videos and my posts and want to give me feedback on whatever. It's like there's too many policemen people on Facebook. Either they're trying to mimic what I do or figure out what I talk about, trying to give me one opportunity, another. And let me tell you, if I'm not interested in, I think I did Stevie Wonder, didn't it? If it's not residual income, I'm not interested in it. It's not. I'm time to be like a used car salesman, promoting a product over and over and over again to get a sale. I just don't. If that mentality, I might as well be working a job. So, are you affiliate marketers that, want to leverage my platform or whatever to give me a little piece of the pie to keep pushing the product and one-time sales out of it? I don't even have time for that. So make sure that you are subscribed to me on YouTube, because I'm going to start just live streaming on YouTube more versus Facebook. It's too many policemen, too many like hustlers type mentality. There's too many people that want you to direct message them 5 or 6 times about their credit, and I sent you the link to get your credit started 3 months ago, and you still messaging me to my info. I'm like, I sent you that like in March. I sent you to start. I'm getting much mess going on. But anyway, this is why when I started credit repair and I got out of credit consulting, when people want to come to me and ask me things like, do you do credit sweep? Do you do this? I had a person one time that wanted me to do a credit sweep and wanted 45 days because they wanted a new Lexus, right? And I'm like, dude, you're not a victim of identity theft. This doesn't relate to you now. I can't, help it that you want a Lexus in 2 months. and you abuse your credit for years, and you want me to falsify information for you to say that uh, you've become a victim of identity theft, but I'm not going to put my name on the line. And so, when you're doing things and you're trying to help people legitimate ways to get their credit repaired, they want to make their lack of planning, their last minute, I need to get this car, I need to get into this apartment, I need to get my credit fixed so I can get this job in 60 days. They will try to make that your problem. And I tell people all the time, proper preparation prevents poor performances. Well, I won't say I tell people that, but when I coach basketball, I would tell the girls that I coach and mentor that all the time. Proper preparation prevents poor performances. And this is why I will not put my name, risk being arrested on the line for people who wanted me to do 605B for them credit repair. So, there's just a lot of things going on with credit repair right now. What happens with the feds, they'll let you get away with things for like 2-3 years. They'll let you get away with it for a long time. They'll sit back and watch and document, and then when that knock comes on your door and you're in credit repair, some people on here selling you Navy Federal accounts, for example. Navy Federal is supposed to be you can only get people a Navy Federal checking account if they are your friends and family. That's number one. So people will be out here on social media and really putting that publicly. Hey, if you want, to leverage or use my Navy Federal checking account ID number to get you a Navy Federal account, I'm going to charge you $100, $200. And anybody, including myself, because I know it's illegal, I could have took a screenshot of that person's Facebook, because that's mostly what they put on Facebook, and email or contact Navy Federal and say, hey, do you know this person is selling non-friends and family their account information to be eligible to have a Navy Federal account, and these people are not their friends and family, and they are abusing their banking relationship with you? Right, I could have easily done that, but I'm like, hey, it'll catch up with them. Somebody will report them. I don't need to, I'm too busy focusing on myself. And so when I offer people legitimate credit repair services, they hesitate because they want that illegal, fast and easy stuff, not knowing that even with a credit suite, what happens with a credit suite, for example, is you are claiming to be a victim of identity theft. So while the credit agencies are investigating, they will temporarily remove all negative accounts that's associated to your claims that you are a victim of identity theft. And they may go away 30, 45 days, but then after they found out that it's a fraudulent claim and you was not a victim of identity theft, that charge off was yours and that account was yours, it was not something placed on your account due to identity theft or fraudulent activity, those items will be replaced back on that account. So you paid thousands of dollars for a credit suite that in 60 days is going to be put right back on your account. Now you put yourself and the client in jeopardy. And so this is what I tell people, listen, if you let your credit go into Now you want that off in 2 months? Then don't text me, right? And because that's not realistic, and that's not real credit repair. Because the credit agencies have 30 calendar days to legally, morally, to legally dispute your claims. And if they don't have under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, if they don't have the correct documentation, or if it was not placed, it could be your account, it could be negative. But if it was not accurately reported, then it could be deleted. But you got some people who want this 15-day credit sweep that after 14 days is going to be placed right back. 45 days placed back on your account, right? So this young lady, she made a lot of money, right? $3.3 million. There's also a lot of accusations like him 500. But I've been to these behind the doors conferences about credit, especially when I was deep in the credit game, and everything that they may say it just a little differently. They may twist it differently. But a lot of times, for example, people buy him 500 courses, and they go out and say what him 500 said to do. And sometimes people do that because they get caught up in their own mess and they want somebody to blame except themselves. Well, him 500 told me to put this certain amount to get approval. No, he's just showing you what a lot of people teach in secret. And he don't say it in secret. In private, in public. But a lot of other people that buy the course will come out and say things in publicly, right? And so this young lady, she just, they sit back and watch her. She did real good, $3.3 million. And sometimes you just know when to stop while you're ahead. Because I would never put myself in jeopardy where I got to get jail time because people abuse their credit. And even when I was deemed as the credit queen, I was not putting myself in jeopardy to fix your credit in 60 days when you've been in that situation for 6 years, especially these bankruptcy. Man, I had people filing bankruptcy. When I first got started, for example, I charged someone $600, right? And this is when I first got started. I'm trying to build to help them remove a bankruptcy. And $600, that means that was less than $200 for all three. And if anybody ever remove a bankruptcy, they know that remove bankruptcy is over. Could you believe it? For $600, I had a person come back to me, I think after 2 years of working with them, and say, hey, my bankruptcy is still showing on, I think it was like TransUnion. I'm like, what? I'm like, so you waited over 2 years to come back to me? Or when I was repair, and people would sometimes email me, hey, this and I okay, send me, give me a proof. They want. I'm like, listen, if you can't show me proof I was deleted, I'm not just finna give you money back because I could have deleted it. You just want money back just to begin your money back. So a lot of times when you're dealing with people with credit repair, they have a get over mindset, right? They'll even try to get over on you. They'll tell you something wasn't deleted, and then they don't want to send you the evidence to prove that it wasn't. Or because, they just kind of float through life with bad credit. They'll come back sometimes 6-7 months after no call, after I haven't heard from them, be like, oh, these items didn't get deleted. I'm like, well, I gave you a 6-month window, refund policy, I've had people come back to me after a year and say, "Hey, Queen, this charge I'm gonna get deleted." I'm like, "Look, I gave you 6 months to let me know so I can continue to dispute." I said, "It's over a year. What? I mean, I'm like, you gonna have to pay for another consultation." What? Yeah, my prices changed over a year. Right? Gas prices change, increase over a year. Grocery prices get higher over a year. So I quickly learned that, credit repair was not really what I wanted to do because it did not have people with a mindset of being, I think, just straight up and up front. They still had some get over mindset in them, right? And I'm like, I'm not the one for you to play with. 6 months is long enough. You don't contact me after 6 months. I didn't offer you lifetime credit consultation repair services. So then that's when I connected with a business that did great work, and I just refer them to that business. So what I'm saying for people in the credit game, you need to watch yourself when you get to a certain income level and you're doing these things and 605B for people, and you're putting your name in jeopardy on the line because people have abused their credit for years and they want you to get it off in 2 months, it's not even worth the price of jail time. Either they're going to go through the process of having a company that's going to do it right and that's going to charge them month to month, or they're not serious about getting their credit fixed. Because that's really the way it's supposed to be done. Credit repair doesn't supposed to be just an upfront payment. It's supposed to be month to month. So, once I learn all the legality behind it, I'm like, I'm getting out. Because there's no way I will work with people on a month-to-month basis and deal with that with a lot of people mentality, right? I've had a pastor that I did credit repair. This pastor wanted to get a house. They had a bankruptcy, right? They was a person of the cloth or whatever, and so I charged them like $600 for a bankruptcy, and then they said, okay, well we'll pay you, we'll tip you something extra, and then when I got the bankruptcy off and then I got in their house, I never heard from them again. So a lot of times people, when it comes to credit repair, they'll try to put a bad name for the person that's helping them out there, but they won't tell the whole story. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get out of this game, because a lot of the people's mindset that have bad credit, it will tell you why their credit is bad. So I just connected with a company, work with them one-on-one, and that has the customers and the patience to deal with people with that type of mentality, because that was not my personality. Right? I'm not about to go toe-to-toe with you if you contact me after a year, or I'm not about to go back and forth with you about a refund when you can't email me your credit report showing that those items were not deleted. We're not going to play that game. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just get out of this and let them people find somebody else that can do the street hustle of credit repair. But if you do want a legit company that operates under the Credit Repair Act, Fraud Act, and that does it morally, legally, ethically, then you can test cash flow, right? If you text me 5 or 6 times, I've given you all the information. You can just go ahead and enroll. If you ask me for the link, and some people say, well, I got a new phone, okay. But be serious this time, because it gets to a point in time where I'm not going to continue texting people 10 text messages and you're not taking action, because you may delete those text messages, but I don't. I see how many times I text you. So at that point, it's wasting my time and it's wasting yours. So if you're serious and in this economy, if you need to get more money out of your paycheck, if you work a job and you want to see how much money, how much more you qualify out of your paycheck, you can test cash flow. Also, if you're a traditional business owner, you have your own business, and you want residual income, and we have 5 months left in the year, and you want to position yourself to get thousands of dollars back more from Uncle Sam, from the government, from tax deductions or credits that you're not getting in your traditional business. And this works even if you have a job, where Uncle Sam will be paying you thousands and thousands more if you're a W-2 income earner and you want to double up your tax refunds and your paycheck, or a small business owner and you want to increase your tax refunds, or maybe you've been paying the government back or breaking even, barely breaking even if you're a six-figure income earner, and you want to position yourself where you're not paying back taxes, but you either break even or you're getting a couple of thousands more. Send the text cash flow, especially if you have a job. By your next pay period, you can get more money out of your paycheck. And it's help repair and fix your credit as well. So I'm just signing out. I just want to share that. And again, Facebook, make sure that you are subscribed to me on YouTube, because I'm kind of getting tired of people on Facebook. It's just so many hustlers on Facebook, right? They want you to join their MLM that sells weight loss tea, crypto trading, Airbnb, Turo, all in one. I'm like, that's too much. How the hell I'm supposed to promote a business that's doing all that different type of stuff? That stuff's not even in alignment. I'm like, don't even come to me with that. And then, you just got people on Facebook, hey, sell this affiliate program. Look, I'm